back to Out of the Rough. I'm Fred Arnold. I'm joined by Robert Breiner, the Minister of Marketing and an expert when it comes to marketing with over 30 years of business experience.
Yep.
Welcome back to the show. I want to talk about something that you really advise a lot of professionals and entrepreneurs on. That's Facebook.
Absolutely.
Let's talk Facebook 101.
No problem. It's easy. Facebook is free, and it's it keeps juggling between 1 and 2 on the Google searches. So if you're Googling anything or you want to be anywhere, you definitely want to be on Facebook. And like I say, it's free.
Well, you can get your Facebook on your cell phone.
Absolutely.
You can get it on your tablet. You can get, I mean, it's all the rage.
And there's more people on Facebook at any given time than anywhere else.
Really?
Yeah, there's over last time I checked, over 750 million users, and half of them are online at any given time.
What a huge opportunity. Let's talk about setting up Facebook. Absolutely.
Well, you've got two key components. One, you have a personal page, and the personal page is really for just interacting and personal stuff only. Now, the rule of thumb is it's 80% personal stuff, and you could throw some business stuff in there. But if you get a little heavy on the business stuff, they can shut you down. I've had friends who had their accounts shut down permanently, and they couldn't get it back open up. So keep it personal, but throw in some business stuff as well. Another key component is using a headshot. You want to get a headshot of just by yourself, not of your dog, not of a monkey. It's Facebook. It's supposed to be you.
Right.
And that's the key right there. And if you
well, wait a second. I got to interrupt you there. I got a Facebook picture of me, myself, and my wife.
Okay.
And people say that's much better than just me.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Well,
look, I mean, at least they're looking, right?
Absolutely. No, that's true. But that's key. And then on the personal stuff, load up a lot of photos. And if you enjoy like hiking, let's say you're a hiker guy and you go hiking, show your photos that you like to go hiking.
Your passion.
Absolutely, show your passion, because what that does, it creates common points of interest. People like to do business with people they know, like, and trust. Likability factor is that if you're into hiking or fishing or boating or whatever you're into doing, so you're going to attract people that are going to be that as well and want to do business with you.
Yeah, I like that, because I also find that if you're going to have a meeting with somebody,
right,
or you're going to visit with somebody, even if you know them already, go to their Facebook and find out more information.
Oh, huge.
Like them first, or become friends with them first,
exactly,
and you can find out so much about people.
It's amazing what they'll say and share. And I'm like, wow, yeah. Oh yeah, almost too much stuff.
Don't show anything you won't show your mother.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
and that's good stuff.
Do's and don'ts.
Do's and don'ts. Well, let's look at the first thing. You don't want to go political. Stay away from the political realm. If you're a business owner, that's a kiss of death, because you're going to just alienate half the people in the world.
Sure.
So don't do that. Even they say stay away from sports stuff. Now I'm not a big sports guy, but I go to Facebook and these guys, oh, the 49ers are going to clobber this. So it's like, okay, but if I was the other team's fan, I'm thinking, wow, this guy, I don't like him.
Right.
I'm going to unfriend him.
First impression.
Yeah, exactly. So political stuff, stay away from. Sports stuff you want to stay away from. And then the third one is probably sex. You don't want to be messing around as well.
Sure.
People are still kind of
weird
about that. Oh, definitely religion's a big one. Stay away from that as well.
Yeah.
And you got to be careful.
Sex, religion, and politics.
Pretty much the basic stuff that we learned as kids, right?
Exactly. Hey, don't talk about that. Your parents tell you that.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just the basics.
Yeah, imagine that. They knew what they're talking about.
Video. I love video and being able to check video out and see
huge.
Video on Facebook.
Yep, it's a good forum for that. And let me tell you something that's kind of interesting, because I post a lot of videos on my Facebook fan page, which, by the way, is ministerofmarketing.com.
Ministerofmarketing.com.
That takes you right to my Facebook fan page. And I post a lot of videos there, but the weird part is photos seem to get more views than videos, and I couldn't figure that out.
Really?
No, isn't that weird? I was like, I wonder why that is. And so I realized that you can look at photos on your phone very quickly. You're not going to wait for a video to download on your iPhone or your Droid phone to watch video. Then it dawned on me that a lot of people are looking at Facebook from their phone, which I just made a tag of you, Tammy, myself, an hour ago.
Right.
Half hour ago. And so it's already on Facebook right now.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the key right there. And then getting back to your what you call a fan page. You can create a fan page that's all about business. But once again, you might want to get you definitely use a different photo than your personal page so people know there's a difference. And then you still want to post personal stuff. Had a great time down at SCV TV with, Fred Arnold.
Right.
Obviously put a photo and build it from there.
One of the things I'm a big fan of is if you end up going somewhere and you're going to post it, your whole family's going to be gone for the day. Post it at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Not, oh, we had a great time yesterday at Disneyland.
Yeah.
So everybody in the world doesn't know that you're gone somewhere that day.
No,
I always have that fear.
And that's a good fear.
Yeah.
No, yeah. People say, we're on our way
we're
on our way to Disneyland. I'm thinking, boy, if I was a half, brain burglar, I'd know where to go.
Yeah.
So, when you get back, had a great time at Disneyland. Here's the photos to prove it.
Now I'm gonna go through real quickly some unique sales ideas, marketing ideas.
Okay.
Wrap your vehicle.
Oh yeah, here's a good one. If you have a wrapped vehicle, or even have a magnetic sign on the side of your car.
Advertised wrapped vehicle.
Yep. You know what you do is you can go to Lowe's, buy a safety cone that you see the construction guys use, and you want to put it on the outside of your car. And what it does, it lets the people know that you care about the kids in the neighborhood, but more importantly, people will always slow down and look at your car to see what's going on. And it kind of gets a little more impression that, you know, here's someone here doing business with our neighbors. Once again, it creates social proof.
Just for a quick second, they're going to look at your car.
Absolutely.
Name badges.
Oh, love name badges. I can't believe we go to a lot of networking events and people don't have their name badge on there. Now, I might have forgotten your name. Fred, I think it's Fred, I'm not sure. Now, if you had a name badge on, I would say, oh yeah, it's Fred. Fred, by the way, I'd like to introduce you to this person over here. I'm not going to feel awkward in introducing you, but if I can't remember your name, I might be sketchy on that. Second part of the name badge. I don't like wearing name badges with logos. Because the logo part, you know, if obviously it says Robert Breiner Insurance Guy, I'm going to repel a whole bunch of people real quick.
Because you're afraid to be sold insurance.
Absolutely. No one likes talking to insurance guys, I get it. Right. But the idea, if you have your name on there, they're going to say, by the way, okay, Robert, what do you do? And it opens up into your 15 or 30 second elevator pitch.
And I'm going to jump one more, and that is a jar opener.
Oh, absolutely. That's
shelf life has got a
20
lot
years.
of shelf life.
20 years. I've been using these for day one. Yeah. It's just a jar opener. It goes in the junk drawer. Has a high perceived value because if you wanted to buy a jar opener, you'd actually have to go to Bed Bath & Beyond and go pay for it. You know, you can give away pens all day long, but the reality is, you know, everyone gives away pens, even hotels.
They're going to get lost.
They're going to get lost. Jar opener stays in the junk drawer, and it's actually something you would use, pretty much every day.
Yep, you're helping somebody out.
Absolutely.
Great. Thank you very much, Robert. Excellent
Once
stuff.
again, thank you.
Minister of Marketing?
Ministerofmarketing.com and BigRobert.com.
BigRobert.com. And email?
Yeah, it's just rmbreiner@gmail.com.
rmbreiner@gmail.com. Great, good stuff.
You bet. Thanks a lot.
I hope you enjoyed this session of Out of the Rough, and this information helps get you out of the rough. If you'd like to watch this online, go to scvtv.com or fredarnold.com. If you have any questions you'd like us to address on the air, email me, fred@fredarnold.com. Hope this information helps get you out of the rough. Take care.